Everybody likes to get compliments, right? These fragrances will give you a very high chance of getting compliments, although that's never a guarantee, obviously. But I've got 4 affordable options for you and 6 amazing niche fragrances with a brand new release included. So make sure to watch till the end. We start off the list with Versace Dylan Blue. And this is probably the most versatile fragrance on this list, and it's super affordable. This can be worn by anyone at any age to every occasion, 365 days a year, because this is a fresh out of the shower blue fragrance. It's very fresh. There's a hint of sweetness. It is ambery. It's musky at the same time. It smells maybe a little bit synthetic, but in my opinion, I don't mind if a fragrance smells synthetic or that it's a high quality natural fragrance, because if a fragrance smells good, it smells good. This is a massive compliment getter. You can literally wear this to any situation. It's not offensive. It's super mass appealing, and it has ambroxan. And ambroxan, for some weird reason, always works. Every fragrance I own with ambroxan, my girlfriend loves it. So it is fresh. It has grapefruit, bergamot, it has fig leaf, ambroxan, black pepper. It's fresh, spicy, it's ambery, it's citrusy, it's fresh and a little bit sweet. It smells like expensive shower gel, let's say, fresh out of the shower. You can wear this to the gym, whatever you're doing, and it's very affordable. I think it's an amazing fragrance, especially for the price point. This is a 100 ml bottle. I got it in a gift bag. I bought it with a shower gel and stuff included and a travel spray. But you can buy these for like about $80 or even less for a 200 ml bottle. So it can be a signature scent. You can wear this all year round. A perfect, cheap, affordable fragrance. In my opinion, $80 for a 200 ml is not expensive. And it's a designer fragrance. So you still have like Versace. You still have quality, let's say. And it's made by Alberto Morillas, which is one of the best perfumers on earth. So what are you waiting for? This is an amazing fragrance, and it will get you compliments, which is not a guarantee, of course. By the way, I forgot to mention, if you layer this with Parfums de Marly Percival, compliments guaranteed. It's never a guarantee. Next up, we have Riiffs Momento, and this is a brand new release, and this is a clone of Montal Arabian Stonka, which I have right here, which is a beast mode fragrance. It's one of the strongest fragrances that I own. I think on my skin it lasts between 24 and 48 hours, which is like, why do you need a fragrance that is that strong? But why? But this is a beast as well. This is about 95% the same, maybe even higher. I think it's very similar. It's almost a perfect clone. And this is for a fraction of the price, because you can get this for about $60. So it's a very sweet and sugary caramelized oud fragrance, but the oud is very mass appealing. So it's oudy, it's warm spicy, it's sweet. There's tonka bean, which makes it also a little bit warm spicy with the saffron, and it also gives you vanilla vibes combined with the sugar and the amberwood. It's slightly ambery, it's slightly musky, and these atomizers, like, I'm doing one spray because I will choke myself out. Look at the atomizer. This is like insane. It's insane. For the price point, you get a beautiful packaging. In my opinion, it's a very elegant bottle. It looks amazing, and this is so strong. Massive compliment getter. I filmed a YouTube short 2 weeks ago before I went to Exans. And I was stupid, actually. I opened the bottle. I sprayed it a lot, like, I don't know, 6-7 sprays with this atomizer. You see, it's a mist. I literally could smell it the next morning in the living room. The whole living room was smelling like it. So it lingers even in the air. This is a beast. On my skin, at least 16 hours. On clothing, an eternity. It projects. It leaves a scent trail. This is a massive compliment getter. Arabian Stonka, I literally don't wear it a lot, but if I wear it, I always get compliments. I was wearing this once so far. It's exactly the same, let's say 95% same. Massive compliment getter. I was wearing this once and I got 2 compliments, which is pretty rare in the Netherlands because not a lot of people are complimenting you. So this is a massive compliment getter. It's a beast mode fragrance and you get a beautiful packaging bottle and everything for like 60 bucks. So it's super affordable as well. So I would say compliments are never guaranteed, but you will probably cannot leave the house without getting at least 1 compliment with this one. So check this one out. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is a very heavy fragrance, so more suited for fall and winter. Date nights, going out clubbing. It's not really versatile. I wouldn't wear this personally in spring and summer, but Arab people, people in the Middle East, they wear oud fragrances throughout the year. So I always suggest wear whatever you want, whenever you want, but I would recommend you this for these situations. So check this one out. Next up, we have another affordable fragrance with Mercedes-Benz Club Black. You think by yourself, a car fragrance, it's sort of not appealing, right? I consider this a designer fragrance, but it's made by Olivier Cresp, which is a master perfumer in my opinion. An amazing perfumer with a major database. He also has his own brand, Acro. So this is made by an amazing perfumer and it smells amazing. This is literally one of the most sexy designer fragrances you can get. It is sweet, it's edible, it's a gourmand fragrance. So it's actually a little bit smoky, but it's mostly very ambery and it has vanilla. It has vanilla and benzoin, it has ambroxan. This pushes off the skin, amazing performance, amazing projection, major compliment getter. This always works for some weird reason. It's sweet, it's ambery, it's musky, it's sexy, it has a touch of incense, it's a little bit smoky, it's a little bit balsamic, it's slightly woody at the same time. There's a hint of bergamot and a hint of jasmine. So there's a sort of freshness to it, like a little bit of freshness, but it's mostly very sweet and edible. Performance is amazing, 12 plus hours, major, like amazing projection because of the ambroxan. It leaves a scent trail, massive compliment getter. Perfect date night scent, perfect for going out clubbing, whatever you're doing, perfect for fall and winter. Early spring, I would say. I think this is very sexy. It's very affordable. Yeah, as you can see, I already made a nice dent in the bottle. The bottle's pretty ugly, I must admit. I think it's not a beautiful bottle, but like, yeah, okay. Who cares about the bottle? It's about the fragrance. So I got this in a gift bag with a 20 ml Travelspray and this one for like 54 euros or something. You can find these online, I think between $50 and $80. It depends where you buy it. It's very affordable. It's very strong. Massive compliment getter. Yeah, it's just amazing. I would say you can blind buy this easily. Also the Riiffs Momento, if you already smelled Arabian Stonka, blind buy it. I mean, it's an amazing fragrance. And both of these perform very well. I think the Riiffs Momento is like the strongest on this whole list, for real. Even stronger than the most expensive one on this list, which I saved for the last actually. But this as well, this projects and this will leave a scent trail and amazing performance. So check this one out. Next up, we have Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Beau Le Parfum. And as you can see, yeah, I already made a huge dent in this bottle. Upstairs, I still have also like a Travelspray bottle with like 20 ml left from this, but I use this a lot. It's amazing, super versatile. This is sort of, I categorize this in the affordable range, but this is of course a little bit more expensive. You can find these at retailers, at online discounters, still for very good prices, especially here in Europe. In the States, it's probably harder to get. But then I would suggest you to get Hadlaj Island, which is very similar and smells amazing as well. But this is, for me, in my opinion, one of the best designer fragrances ever made. It's made by Quentin Biche, which is a master perfumer. And this is super versatile. You can wear this in any situation throughout the year. Sometimes maybe in the high heat, it can be a little bit cloying because it's pretty sweet and tropical. But I think you can pull this off in any situation. So this smells very tropical. It has pineapple, there's a touch of ginger. It is sweet, it is woody, it's warm, spicy slightly. It's zesty, it has coconut. The coconut is very prominent, but it's not overwhelming in my opinion. I think the balance is really nice. It has tonka bean, which comes off vanillic and warm spicy at the same time. It is woody, it has sandalwood, it has amber. It's amazing. Ambergris and a little bit of iris, by the way, I forgot. There's a touch of powderiness, which you barely detect, but it gives it a little bit of balance. So overall, it's a pretty complex fragrance. And the pineapple, I forgot about the pineapple. The pineapple is also very prominent. So the pineapple coconut combination makes it fruity, makes it tropical. And this is just a massive compliment getter for real. Like girls always love sweet fragrances on men. This projects, this is a beast. I bought this when it just got released in 2022. This last, I already worn it, like the last time that I was wearing this is last year, I think, actually, to be honest. But 12 plus hours on my skin. It projects, it leaves a scent trail. It's a massive compliment getter, for real. Like people really love this when you're going out clubbing. Let's say you go to the beach. It gives you like summer vibes, but you can wear this throughout the winter as well because it's a beast. I would say perfect for date nights, perfect for going out clubbing. I wouldn't really wear this to the office, I think. You can wear this to school, but like, yeah, it's maybe a little bit too sweet for the office, let's say. If you do that, like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 sprays max, you don't need to spray a lot because it's a beast. And yeah, I'll just do 1 spray for the camera. It's, yeah, I love it. I think it's a masterpiece. It has a very, very high rating on Fragrantica, over 4.5 with over 10K votes. So yeah, I'm not the only one who thinks it's amazing. I would say get your nose on this. Maybe don't blind buy it because coconut is not for everyone, but this is a phenomenal fragrance in my opinion. Check this one out. The best Jean Paul Gaultier on the market right now. Although Le Mâle Le Parfum, the black bottle with the gold cap, is a masterpiece as well. But this is more mass appealing and this will give you a lot more compliments. So check this one out. Next up, we have Superz Budapest Dominance Gold. And I just actually discovered this. Every time that I went to a fragrance convention and Superz was there, and I also was smelling these fragrances, I already have like 20 Superz fragrances, but I never got my nose on this. And why? I don't know. So last week I was in Milan and I was going to the guys because I know them, they're very nice people. And I said like, let me smell something I've never smelled from you. He said, yeah, what didn't you smell? Of course, they don't know what I smelled and have not smelled, of course. So I said, okay, let me check. They had a lot of bottles there. They didn't even have everything because they have a lot of fragrances. I said, oh yeah, Dominance Gold, right? I have Dominance. I have it upstairs. I still need to give it a full wearing. It's still in the box, by the way. But I said, oh, let me try this. And he said, yeah, this is actually one of the best sellers. And this is already on the market since 2022. So I get my nose on this and I said, whoa, bro, what? This is amazing. This is for real. This goes directly into my, let's say, top 5. I think this is already like my number 5 from the favorites I have from Superz Budapest. So this is a very fresh and sweet fragrance. It goes a little bit into the direction as the Le Beau Le Parfum from Jean Paul Gaultier. It's not the same. It's not a clone. This smells unique, but it also has a prominent pineapple. So this is very citrusy sweet. It has a lot of vanilla. It has vanilla and tonka bean combination. There's a little bit of cinnamon. It's a little bit warm spicy. There are some floral aspects. It's very fresh. It's citrusy. It has lemon and grapefruit. There's apple and pineapple. The pineapple is the most prominent. So this is actually very fresh and sweet, mostly very sweet. Super versatile. You can wear this in any situation and always like these atomizers. Crazy. This is a massive compliment getter. I only worn it once and I already got 2 compliments. This is a massive compliment getter. This is super, super mass appealing, super sexy, very sweet, very fresh. You can wear this in any situation. 365 days a year. I think it's a perfect day night fragrance. I think it's a perfect fragrance when you go out clubbing, you want to make a statement. It projects, it's very strong as well. Extra de Parfum, of course. And always all my super fragrances have actually very good performance. Maybe 1 or 2 are a little bit weaker, but overall they macerate over time and they become even stronger. So yeah, this lasts already on my skin. I was giving it a full wearing yesterday, like the full day. Then I switched to another fragrance and in the evening I just went back to this fragrance because I was going to the gym. But this lasts for at least 9 hours on my skin. Then I took a shower. So it has amazing performance. It smells phenomenal. I would say a perfect signature scent. You can blind buy this. This is super likable. I think everybody will like this, wherever you go, whatever you're doing. And yeah, it smells still unique. It's not a clone. It has a little bit of a sort of 1 million royal or elixir vibe in that direction, let's say. But then it is more fresh and sweet with that grapefruit, pineapple DNA. Yeah, it smells phenomenal. I think you will get your nose on this. At least try to sample this, but this is a massive compliment getter. I love this one. Next up, we have Soma Parfums Oblivion, which is my own fragrance in collaboration with Soma Parfums. As you can see, I already used it a lot, of course. We released it actually exactly 1 year ago in February. And this is, of course, like it's my own fragrance, but like we worked on this for 7 months before we finally got it released. And it also was macerated after the 7 months for about 3 or 4 months. So we worked on this for a very long time. Of course, I'm not a perfumer. I only said, I like this, I don't like this, add this, remove this, adjust this. And the perfumer did a perfect job. It's an 21% extrait de parfum. It has amazing performance. It's really strong. It's not a beast mode fragrance, I would say, but it lasts for 12 plus hours on my skin. It projects for a few hours. You get a good projection, actually pretty good, because if I'm wearing it myself, I don't really notice it that much because I already worn it over 50 times, maybe even more with testing and blah, blah, blah. But my girlfriend wears it sometimes, and a few of my friends also have a bottle. And when they are wearing it and I don't know and I meet them and I said, oh, are you wearing Oblivion? Because like from a distance, I can already detect it. Even my friend who is a heavy smoker, like Oblivion overwhelms his smokiness, you know, that he smells like his whole clothing, everything smells like smoke. And then still Oblivion overwhelms that. So it's a very versatile fragrance as well. It has like lemon and ginger and bergamot in the opening with lavender and rum. So there's a touch of rum, which makes it a little bit boozy. It's a little bit aromatic. It's fresh. It is sweet. It's a little bit warm, spicy, and zesty. Then we have in the middle notes, we have a touch of honey, a little bit of cinnamon, and a touch of jasmine. Very well balanced. Not too much cinnamon, not too much honey, not too much jasmine. But it gives it a little bit like sweetness. So that makes it also, in my opinion, perfectly well balanced. And in the base, we have tobacco and vanilla and ambroxan. And ambroxan did the trick actually. So we had a previous blend that I thought like this is nice, but it's not perfect. Then we added the ginger and the ambroxan, and that made it so perfect. They also tried different concentrations, but 21% was the perfect concentration. So all the credits to the perfumer. Amazing fragrance in my opinion. Massive compliment getter always when I'm wearing this, or I layer this with other fragrances, but like this is a massive compliment getter. Ambroxan, for some weird reason, always works. Super mass appealing. It smells synthetic, the ambroxan itself, of course. So if you only smell ambroxan, it is actually ambery, musky, with a little bit of woodiness. But it's perfect with the other notes. So the vanilla pops off. There's a touch of tobacco. There's a touch of rum. You can wear this in literally any situation, 365 days a year. And yeah, I would say get at least a sample. Try it on your own skin and thank me later. Soma Parfums Oblivion. Next up, we have Parfums de Marly Althaïr. And now I can see with the ring light that I already made a huge dent in this bottle actually. I got this in 3 weeks ago, a present from my girlfriend and the kids, a belated birthday present, just like, yes, she said, do you want something for your birthday? I said, I don't care. I don't need anything. She said, do you want a fragrance on your wish list that it's hard for you to get? Or I said, yeah, I have 500 plus fragrances. I don't need another fragrance. She said, yeah, what do you really want? I said, oh, actually, Parfums de Marly Althaïr. So this is a tester bottle, as you can see. And I got this in from my contact person for only 150 euros. So that's very cheap. But this is a brand new tester bottle, a brand new batch. And right from the bat, right from the start, amazing performance. This is already like a beast mode fragrance. This smells phenomenal. It performs amazing. It's a major compliment getter. I just sniffed it from the cap. I always do that before filming. I sniff the caps before I start talking about the fragrances so I can remember like, oh yeah, it smells like this. But I just want to wear it right now, actually. I'm wearing now this fragrance. I will talk about it at the end of the video. But Parfums de Marly Althaïr, one of the best Parfums de Marly's. I think it's super mass appealing. It's pretty unique. It has orange blossom, it has bourbon vanilla, it's sweet, it's warm, spicy. It has a little bit of a gourmand vibe to it. There's, again, ambroxan. Like, yeah, ambroxan just always works. So it has a little bit of warm spiciness with the bourbon vanilla combined with cinnamon and cardamom. Sweet, warm, spicy. Bourbon vanilla is... There's orange blossom as well. So I think it's perfectly unisex. I think women can pull this off easily. And it has a little bit of freshness. There's a hint of bergamot, but the whole combination, it is musky. It has praliné, as we pronounce it in Europe. US people pronounce it like praline, but we say praliné in French, let's say. But praliné, praline, it's musky. There's gaiac wood. It's a little bit woody. I think this is a perfect fragrance. It's perfect for fall, winter, early spring, I must say. And it's also perfect. I layered this with Oblivion, with my own fragrance. Together, it's super good. And I would say this is a perfect day-night fragrance, perfect for going out clubbing. Yeah, you can wear this to almost any situation. If you go to like a professional setting or something, I would say don't spray too much because it's very strong. But if you want like the perfect day-night fragrance, going out clubbing, a statement-making fragrance, this is just super sexy. Major compliment getter. Smells phenomenal. For the price point, I would say not a safe blind buy because it's not for everyone, of course. I love it, but I would say get your nose on this, sample this, and thank me later. Parfums de Marly Althaïr. Next up, we have a classic with Xerjoff Naxos, and this already came out 10 years ago. Can you imagine? It's 2025. This got released at Xerjoff in Milan in 2015. So last week I was there, the biggest fragrance convention in the world. Amazing, I love it. It's the best event so far. I've been through Xerjoff twice, but Xerjoff Naxos, it's a classic for a reason. It's one of the best sold niche fragrances ever made. It's one of the most hyped niche fragrances ever made, and for a good reason. It has high reviews, it smells phenomenal. And yeah, it's super versatile. The funny thing is, a lot of people or a lot of reviewers always say, this is a fall-winter fragrance. And I think it's perfect for fall-winter. But the funny thing is, this actually works very well in the high heat as well. So you can wear this in any situation throughout the year. It's super versatile. Because it's still citrusy, because it's citrusy fresh at the same time. It has that lemon bergamot combination with the honey, which is prominent, and the tobacco. The lavender is prominent, so it's fresh and sweet. It's aromatic. It smells like a gourmand fragrance, but it has more depth in it. It's not really super gourmandish. I would say it's sort of fresh, aromatic, gourmandish with tobacco. So honey, tobacco, and vanilla are very prominent. This just is a phenomenal fragrance. Massive compliment getter. You can wear this in like any situation, whatever you're doing. To the office, date night is perfect, going out clubbing. If you just want to make a statement or you just don't know what to wear, you can wear this all year round and it smells phenomenal. I would still say, yeah, it's super safe to buy or to blind buy because it's expensive. I would recommend you to sample this first, but yeah, this is just a must-have fragrance, so check this one out if you haven't already. Before we continue this video, I want to ask you something very important. On YouTube, every month, I have over 120,000 returning viewers. But I don't see that back in my subscriptions because I only have 15,000 subscribers. But it would be really, really helpful if you subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Thanks for watching, and let's continue the video. We arrived at the last two with Nishane Ani X. And as you know by now, yeah, the original Ani is actually one of my favorite fragrances ever. I finally got a backup bottle, so I'm very happy with it. My 50 ml was almost gone, and now I have a bottle like this from the original Ani. But this is another 10 out of 10 in my opinion. This is also more versatile. So the funny thing is, They grabbed the DNA from Ani and made it more versatile. Because Ani is a masterpiece fragrance made by Cecile Zerokian, this as well. But they managed to make it more mass appealing and super versatile. So it has like citrusiness, it has like bergamot, it has lemon, it is zesty, it has ginger, it makes it warm spicy with cardamom. So it's sweet, citrusy, warm spicy. There's pepper and there's melon. So the melon is very prominent, which makes it a little bit fruity, tropical, let's say. So it's a little bit fresh. It is sweet at the same time. It's very woody. There's cedarwood and sandalwood. There's apple and blackcurrant. There's lavender, a little bit of floral aspects. There's ambergris. It's a little bit musky and ambery at the same time. And the vanilla shines. So there's a lot of vanilla. It's citrusy. It's like a citrusy, warm, spicy vanilla, which is also woody at the same time, but also fresh and tropical at the same time. It's like hard to describe, but it's very complex, but it smells phenomenal. It's like, this is such a masterpiece. Like a lot of people actually prefer this over the original Ani. I like the Ani a little bit more the original because it's a little bit more dense. It's a little bit more, yeah, I think it's just a little bit more perfect, but this is a 10 out of 10 as well. Super mass appealing. You can wear this in any situation. It's a beast. It projects. Super versatile. You can literally pull this off in whatever you're doing. You can go to the beach. You can go to the office. You can go to the gym. You can go to school. You can go on a date night, going out clubbing. It's super inviting. It's very mass appealing, but it's very unique at the same time. Amazing performance. And I would say super mass appealing, so you can blind buy it, but it's expensive, so I rather not recommend people to blind buy stuff like that. But if you love the original Ani, you will probably love this as well. So check this one out and thank me later. Last but not least, we have Kilian's Angel Share Paradis. Last week, I got this bottle from Kilian Hennessy himself in Milan with a private event, which was amazing. I interviewed him. You can watch my YouTube short. And 2 days ago, I actually made a video about Paradis compared to the original Kilian's Angel Share. Please watch that video. I will give you now a very short review because if you already watched that video, I will keep it short in this one. So they took the DNA of the original Angel Share, which is a amazing fragrance. It's already on the market since like 5 years. So it's one of the most hyped niche fragrances. Actually, it's already becoming a classic, or it's already a classic in just a period of 5 years. And they made a 40% extrait flanker. So the extrait de parfum, as you pronounce it in French, it's an amazing fragrance. This is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. I think the original Angel Share is very nice. I would rate it 9 out of 10, but this is perfection. So they grab that DNA. It's about 70 to 80% similar, but they added a raspberry liquor with the cognac. So it's very boozy. It's very sweet with Bulgarian rose oil. So it's very sweet. It's very edible. It's very warm, spicy. There's still like that cinnamon DNA, the praline or praline with the oak. It is woody. It has that alcohol vibes. It is edible. It is sweet. It's fruity. It's a masterpiece in my opinion. The funny thing is that I was one of the first, I think the second one on YouTube who gave the first impression on this fragrance like 6-7 weeks ago, because my friend already had a refill bottle before release. I told Kilian actually, he said, how is that possible? I said, yeah, I have my contacts here in the Netherlands. I could buy a refill bottle already weeks ago. And of course, not retail price, but cheaper. But I said I didn't, so I actually bought a 5 ml decant from him. And I already gave this fragrance in the meantime already 5 full wearings. And every time I got a compliment. This is a beast. It smells like it performs. I mean, it smells amazing. It performs amazing. Extrait de parfum, it's really strong. It projects. I think the original one projects a little bit more. But this, the longevity, it's very strong. It sticks to your clothing like forever. On your skin the next morning, I smell this the next morning, I think 12 plus hours later, I could still smell this on my skin. Of course, then it's a skin scent, but you can still smell it. It's not projecting anymore, but it's very long lasting. Massive compliment getter. Smells phenomenal. Yeah, I will say it's very expensive, right? I mean, the retail price is, I think, $385 for a 50 ml. In my opinion, it's overpriced, but every fragrance above 200 euro is a little bit overpriced, in my opinion, especially for the small bottles, let's say. But it's a masterpiece. I would say not a safe blind buy unless you love Kilian's Angel Share. It's not redundant to have both. They're still different enough to have both, in my opinion. This is more sweet and juicy with that raspberry liquor. It's a little bit more boozy. And the original, it has more oak and more cinnamon. So yeah, this is better in my opinion. Not a safe blind buy, but a massive compliment getter and a masterpiece in my opinion. So check this one out and thank me later. Thanks again for watching. It will be really helpful if you like the video, leave a comment, and most of all, subscribe to my channel. Obviously, watch my other videos. I have a giveaway going on right now, which goes on till the 10th of March on a Monday. Then the giveaway will end. I will announce the winner on Tuesday. Nobody else will announce it because there are now people faking my account and scamming people into buying or paying for fees, for shipping fees. I would never do that. So the giveaway, I cover the costs. I do not cover it. Let's say I ship it somewhere and you have to pay import fees. I don't cover the import fees because that can be really expensive, but I'll try to ship it like it's not a fragrance. So you will probably have no import fees because I will send it like a gift. So worldwide shipping available. Check out the giveaway. It's actually with Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de Blue Electrique and Mugler Pure Malt. Both discontinued, brand new in box for my personal collection. So it's a personal giveaway. So watch out for the scammers. In the meantime, check out my YouTube shorts, my full videos. I post every day on Instagram, Threads, TikTok, short videos, 1 or 2 full videos a week on YouTube. And yeah, I have also, of course, my scent of the day, by the way, I forgot to mention. This bottle, look at the bottle. It's like amazing. Like, this is another masterpiece. I will respray it right now. I have to pick up my girls from the daycare in like 10 minutes. Oh, this is so good. This is a sweet and fruity gourmand fragrance, but it's phenomenal. I discovered the brand in Dubai in October at a meeting with the brand owner. We're going to work on these fragrances. He has amazing fragrances. He has 3 collections right now. This got released last week in Milan and a massive compliment getter as well. So that fragrance was unreleased in October. He gave me like a 5 ml decant. He said, you can wear it. If people like it, you can say it's from Oscar London, but don't talk about it because the Nota collection was still a big secret. And I was wearing it to the Burj Khalifa at the Swiss Arabian event, 50th year anniversary. And I oversprayed, of course, and it's a beast. It's really strong. And a lot of people were complimenting me like, oh, you smell amazing. What's that? I said, it's unreleased. I cannot talk about it. I actually put it even in one of these videos that I said that masterpiece fragrance. So it's called Oscar London, and this fragrance is Do from Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. They have 5 fragrances, Do, Re, Mi, Fa. But masterpiece. I will talk about this later on my channel. So thanks again for watching and see you next week. You may overspray. Namaste.